It's Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher. And today's been sort of a low energy day for me. And what I've noticed in my process of exploring consciousness, exploring true consciousness, deprogramming, waking up, whatever you want to call it, what I notice is that I'll have these periods where I feel disconnected with being able to summon the energy to manifest a desire, what I feel like is my greatest heart's desire at that moment. And I feel a bit of disconnection and a little bit of a depression when that's happening. And though I'm not one to discount instant manifestation and instant karma, I have yet to develop the powers to experience that or create that in the experience of consciousness of Jason Abraham. What I've found is manifestation has actually happened on a very slow, gradual process, and it usually never happens instantly. Occasionally it will happen instantly. But what I'm finding is when I feel these periods of a lull, this stagnant energy, it's not so much stagnant energy, it's actually somewhat of a detox. It's a time where I'm deprogramming and letting go of beliefs that I identified as being essential truths of my being. And as I let them go, it's a feeling of death and depression. And part of my being wants to feel good. I want my spirit to feel happy in a more reductionist way. You could look at that as a desire for serotonin and dopamine. And what I'm finding is that the fixes that I once went to in the past for serotonin and dopamine, for happiness, for pick-me-ups when I was feeling low, they no longer do it. My consciousness is at a point where I look at some of these things and it does not derive the sense of pleasure it once did from them. And there's a part of me, again, there's a restlessness that wants to feel happy, wants to feel good. But what I realize is, that's okay. It's okay to actually feel this depression and sit with it. If you've ever done a physical detox, there's a place when the poison is being extracted from your physical body, you feel weak, exhausted, sick almost. Sickness is a detoxification of your cellular structure. And you don't feel good with a detox because you're pulling poisons out of you. You're pulling these substances that are draining and sucking your energy out of you, and that process is exhausting. And what I've realized, the same goes for emotional and energetic detoxing, deprogramming. When you're going through that, your energy is going to be down for a bit. That's just part of what goes along with that. And at some point, it will rebuild. And how it rebuilds, it depends on you. It depends on what you do with this experience. So I feel these drives for pleasure, for gratification, for feeling good coming up, but I'm doing something different. I'm doing something that I didn't do in the past, which is sitting with the discomfort, sitting with the depression, not wishing it away, sitting with it, honoring it, asking what it needs of me. What is it asking of me? What am I called to do? in this moment when I'm disconnected from my heart's desires and the sense of connection that my heart is calling for, what's being asked of me now. And a lot of times people who go to these YouTube videos, they are expecting answers. They want someone to give them some validation for their experience or to show them answers. And today I don't have an answer for you. I'm in my process. Maybe I'll have an answer in a week or so, but I'm going to be okay not having an answer for me and not having an answer for you. And just simply knowing this is where I'm called to be right now. And knowing that this is not going to be a feel-good video. And knowing that the real truth seekers are going to stick around. And those who are simply looking for validation and comfort and distraction from videos, this video is probably not going to do it for you. That being said, look at the universe behind me. It's a gray day. Some say what is inside is also outside. What's without, what's within. I'd say maybe this is a affirmation of that experience for me right now. But it's all beautiful. It's all an exploration of consciousness and remembering what we are. That being said, I will see you on the other side, and we'll see. Will I have answers? Or will this state be perpetual for a while? Hope not. Peace.